Earlier today, France 24's Claire Williams talked strategy with the spokesperson for the Macron campaign.
I am with Benjamin Griveaux. He is the spokesperson for Emmanuel Macron and his En Marche movement. Mr. Griveaux, tell me, what's the strategy now?
Well, the strategy is keeping what we've been doing for the last year since the creation of the movement of En Marche, meaning proposing a new political offer to the French voters and also telling the truth, not telling lies, not telling that the state or the next president will be able to solve any daily problems, that we need to gather our forces, to gather people that probably haven't worked together for too long, and creating a new political offer, a new political party, and to win the legislative election after having won the presidential election on May the 7th.
Of course, because the En Marche movement has only been around for a year. Now, we've seen François Fillon, Benoît Hamon, they have called on their supporters to back Emmanuel Macron. Jean-Luc Mélenchon, the far-left candidate, he's not done that yet. What do you make of that? Were you going to reach out to Mélenchon's voters?
You know, he's not the owner of his voters. So I'm sure the Jean-Luc Mélenchon voters will make the right choice. And what I know is that they don't share the values of Marine Le Pen, which comes from the extreme right. She is trying to make it to forget that, but we all remember very well what she said, who she's doing politics with, and so all the voters of Jean-Luc Mélenchon will also have to decide by themselves. You know, nobody owes the votes of anyone, and Jean-Luc Mélenchon does not owe the voters that have voted for him last night.
So potentially a pool of potential supporters for Emmanuel Macron. Now, there's been some controversies this morning here in France about a dinner that took place last night. The Florian Philippot from the National Front Party, he said that Macron did a Sarkozy by going to a Parisian restaurant and celebrating his victory. What do you make of that?
You know, Florian Philippot is never talking about Marine Le Pen's project. He's always talking about the other and very often insulting them. Yesterday night we had the people who work here, I mean the people in charge of the operation of the movement, and all of them were gathered just to celebrate this first round and to get prepared for the next one. We were in a very French and Parisian brasserie called La Rotonde, and that has nothing to do with Le Fouquet's, which is a very fancy and luxury one.
That was Sarkozy's regular haunt.
Yeah, that was Sarkozy one. So Florian Philippot is going to insult us for the next 2 weeks. We are going to speak to the French voters.